Hi all and welcome back to Code with Aditya. In this video, we will write our first C program, that is a Hello World program in a C. So let's go. So here I will use a VS Code here, that is a Visual Studio Code. If you want, you can use a code blocks as well. So we have seen in last video how to install a code blocks on Windows and how to install a VS Code on Mac OS. So I have Mac OS with me, so I will go with the VS Code, but the same program you can execute and write in a code blocks as well. So let's get started. So here first we need to create a one file here. So you can go to the file here and click on new file, and here I will write my file name as a hello world and .c. So basically this one is a file name and .c is a, you can say, extension. For example, let's take example, I have one photo. So photo have the extension like JPEG is there, PNG is there, then if we have some text file, then we have .txt as an extension with that file. So same we have to use here. So we are writing a C program here, and this particular file is a, you can say, the source file of the C program. So that's why we are adding a .c as an extension here. And this one is a file name. You can give any file name. For example, you can give your name there, but I am giving the file name as a hello world, and after that you just need to click on OK. So here it will save that particular file. Currently the source file is totally empty. We have just created a one blank file with a .c extension, and as you can see, we are getting a one, you can say, icon of C. So that is telling us that particular file is a source file of C program. So firstly we will complete a hello world program, and then we will see the significance of each line, why we have added that particular line and what is its significance, right? So let's go. So first we will write a first C program. So the first line is hash include stdio.h. So for now just follow me and you can write the same program whatever I am writing here, and at last after completion of the program I will explain you everything here. So the next line is int main, and here I am using a printf curly braces, and inside that I will add hello world, and then semicolon, and at the last I will have written 0. So in this way we have completed our first program. So first we will try to run this program. So here we are getting the output of hello world, because in printf we are printing something here, that is a hello world. So I am getting the hello world as output. So congratulations, you have completed your first program in C language. So let's break down the program. So we have completed this program just now. So I will explain you each and every line, and I will explain you why we have added that particular line. So first we will start with hash include stdio.h. Here we call this as a preprocessor. So preprocessor is there. Why preprocessor? Just wait for the 2 minutes, you will get a clear idea on this. Just for now, just assume that we call this as a preprocessor. Why preprocessor? I will explain you within a 2 to 3 minutes. Then next line is a int main. So int main, basically it is a, you can say, entry point. Entry point means basically from this point our program start executing here. So let's take an example. We have some garden there, right? One garden is there, and in that garden we have one entry point. So to that entry point, you can say many people can enter to that particular garden. So same analogy is here. So main is nothing but it is an entry point of our program. So from this line our program start processing. So this is a, you can say, main function. What is a function we will see in further videos, but for analogy just consider this as an entry point of our program. Then the second line is a printf hello world. So in C we use a printf to print on the output console. For example, we have used a hello world here. So printf is nothing but it is used to print something on your console or on your screen, basically to output something. So in this printf, you can say the line here I have added the hello world. So here in printf, after adding this hello world, I am getting this particular printf inside my console or on my console or on my screen. So the function of printf is to print something on your screen or console. Then the last line is return 0. So return 0, you can see it is exit point. So exit point means particularly my compiler. So we have seen the concept of compiler in previous video. So my compiler will get idea that here we have to stop the execution. So first one is the entry point and second one is a exit point. Same with the garden, we have the one entry point is there and one is a exit point. Same with this program. So between this exit point and entry point, we have written our actual instruction or command. So our command is to print hello world. So as I mentioned, printf is used to print something on the console. So you can add anything here. For example, I can add my name here. So it will print my name. So let me clear the console first. So here we are getting my name here. Just ignore this. It is added automatically, this %sign. But this one is our actual output, program output. You can add your name as well. For example, we can add our channel name. So it will print here. So whatever you will add inside this double quote, it will print this as it is. So that is a printf function. It is used to print something on console, right? So let's move to our first line, that is a preprocessor. So as we can see, printf is doing a printing task, right? The first thing that you need to understand with this, computer is a dumb device. Dumb device means whatever instruction you will tell to computer, it will execute that instruction. It will not think about that instruction. Like humans, if someone gives us a command, we will think that whether that command or instruction is correct or wrong, correct? But in this case, as I mentioned, a PC or machine is a dumb device. He will not think on that whether the particular command or instruction is correct or not. He will just execute that whatever we will tell to computer. So same here in printf, we are telling to print something on the console. So in printf, we need to tell that how to print on the console, right? Here we are adding the something to print on the consoles, that is fine, but with the printf we need to tell the mechanism to computer that do first step, like take the input like this, then process this, then create output, right? So something internal working of the printf, like how to print, that we need to tell to the computer. So that code is there inside stdio.h. So in stdio.h, this is one of the file in C language in which the printf code is written. So what is the printf code? It is you can say related to the printing, the internal working of the printing, how to print on the console. So that code is written inside a stdio.h file, and we call this as a preprocessor. So why preprocessor? As I mentioned, my program processing start with the entry point, so that is from the main point, right? After starting our processing, we require some you can say mandatory thing, or you can say prerequisite is there, like printf function, or you can say internal mechanism should there. So that will do in a preprocessor. So before starting the execution or before starting the processor, it will add some pre-processing things here. So that's why we call as a preprocessor. Then the second part is there. You may saw this semicolon, right? I mentioned you need to add a semicolon at end of the every line. So why semicolon? If you compare with our writing, for example, if I wrote something in English, so if I want to end that particular line, so I will put you can say the full stop there, dot is there, right? So same thing here, if you want to complete a programming line, you have to use a semicolon. So after adding a semicolon, the compiler will get to know that I have to end here, then it will come to the next line. So that is the significance of semicolon. Then you will ask me why I have not added here with the entry point. If I add this semicolon with the entry point, right? So in the entry point, it will, you can say, stop here only, because the compiler will see that semicolon is there, so he will assume that I need to stop here, so he will not execute further lines there. So that's why in you can say entry point, we are not adding that particular you can say semicolon. So that is the significance of semicolon. But further here inside the lines, we have to add the semicolons. So this is the significance of semicolon. So in this video, we have completed first program, that is hello world in a C, and we also saw how it execute, what is the significance of each and every line, what we have to add here, what are the rules, like we have to add the semicolon there. So we have completed some basic parts with the first program in a C language. In the next video I will tell you what is a data type and what is a, you can say, variable in C language. So if you like this video, just click on like button, subscribe the channel, and we will catch you in a next video. Thank you.